I've mentioned the biggest lesson that I learned from them is focus. I've taken various propositions to them. For instance, why can't we sell funeral policies out of the 640 branches? Why can't we sell prepaid airtime? And then they look at me and said, no, Jannie. And I said, give me a reason. And then they say, you must just listen. This is the growth in headline earnings per share. But we are unbelievably impressed with this figure. This net transaction fees, nothing to do with interest rate margin. It's how many times a person used your credit card, your debit card. We have a debit card, not a credit card. And that's when we installed the card and the machines, and it's growing with 107% compounded since we started. And that is great banking business. It's not margin lending. Here you can just see that that's market share of primary banking accounts. The past year we moved from 11% to 19%, and all the other banks have lost something. You can see ABSA is losing a lot of clients. And that's great. For us, it's something we have started with good intentions, from loan shark to banker. Now Zeder is our company in the agricultural space. We've seen one thing 15 years ago, and that is that each and every town has a little coöperatie, a co-op. And that's going to disappear. And the co-ops slowly became companies, unlisted companies, and then we start buying in those unlisted companies. It was unbelievable, wonderful value that you can buy. You can buy a company under net asset value, but there wasn't great growth potential in those companies. I'm not going to run through this, names like KWV, NVK, OVK, but this is the typical brands that the biggest is Wheatpix, Neutro, Bovril, Marmite, Sasko bread. And we realize that brands are very important. Now, we spend some time. I think Africa is an opportunity. Half of the persons born in the world from now to 2050 will be Africans. And just listen to this. 25 years ago, the world came together to try to feed Africa. In 25 years' time, Africa could feed the world. This is Hilary Benn, who said that. So, we think that there is an opportunity. And this is just a little joke. Tell your young friends, never go and waste their time to go and work in a pub in Europe or be a security guard. We need people in Africa. It's unreal. If somebody said to me, they can't get work in South Africa, blah, 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 I say, but there will be work in Africa. You must just seize the opportunity is there. Now, we bought this farm, Chaitan, in Zambia. And I know you're not farmers, but we have 4,100 acres under irrigation now. We're going to build that out to 10,000. And interesting, Zambia is unbelievable fertile country. 40% of the water in Southern Africa is there. And this land is still unbelievable, realistic price. And this is what, there in the background you see trees. And this is where we put our sprinklers in. And another thing, in Zambia you do 2 crops a year. Not like South Africa. Here in Transvaal where they do mealies, and then they do nothing, then they can sit at the co-op and talk to their wives and drink too much and things like that. Yeah, you do 2 crops a year there. SAT, this is the name of the company, but it's unbelievable growing. And we are now the biggest in South Africa and in Africa. We even have a training school. It's not so grand as GIBS. But where we learn farmers the value of seed and the value of farming, and then we send them back where they come from, and they start all little farming projects, and we take all the produce. Now, ZAT is in 65 countries, even a huge presence in the Netherlands, and offices right through Africa. We are proud of this little company. Here you can see office in Zambia, agents in Angola, Rwanda, Mozambique, and Zimbabwe. And there is this enormous opportunity